Good morning. This is Dr. Ranganath, Associate NCC Officer, 144 by 28 Company, 28 Andhra Battalion, Government College, Autonomous, Anantapuram. Today, I am going to discuss in this session modes of entry into the armed forces. What are the ways are there to enter into the armed forces as an officer as well as below the officer ranks. The aim of this class is to acquaint the students with the different ways to enter into the armed forces, which is going to be more useful for the students, those who are looking into the career as an officer or into the other ranks into the armed forces. The introduction and the preview of this class is divided into two parts. The part 1 is modes to join as an officer, and part 2 is modes to join as personnel below officer ranks. That means this whole class session is going to be broadly divided into two parts, part 1 and part 2. The part 1 is basically talks about what are the ways to join as an officer, and part 2 is to join as an below the officer ranks. Modes to join as an officer in the part 1 is two types, that is two types of commission. Number 1, permanent commission. Number 2, short service commission. The permanent commission and short service commission exams is to be conducted for the recruitment of the officers into the armed forces. The permanent commission again is conducted through the National Defence Academy, Pune, and Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. Whereas short service commission is conducted through Officers Training Academy, OTA, Chennai, and another Officers Training Academy, Gaya. Now we are going to look into the what are the eligibility and other criterias for the permanent commission as well as short service commission. This permanent commission is basically those who want targeting National Defence Academy, Pune, and Indian Military Academy, Dehradun, and 10+2 Technical Entry Scheme, TES, University Entry Scheme, UES. These 4 modes of entry as an officer. Technical graduation course also included into this modes of entry. Now we are going to look into the each and every type of entry, that is National Defence Academy, Indian Military Academy, 10+2 Technical Entry Scheme, TES, University Entry Scheme, UES, Technical Graduate Course, TGC. For the National Defence Academy Pune, entrance exam has to be conducted during class 12th, that is your intermediate second year. The exam is going to be conducted by the Union Public Service Commission. Once the exam is cleared by the candidate, then the Service Selection Board, SSB board, will conduct the interview. The Service Selection Board will conduct the interview. Afterwards, the medical examination will be going to be conducted. Then if the medicals is over, then the candidate will be placed in NDA, National Defence Academy Pune, for 3 years. Later on, after 3 years, graduation from Jawaharlal Nehru University, Delhi will be awarded. This National Defence Academy recruitment, yearly 2 times the notification will be announced. March and October, the notification will be announced by the Union Public Service Commission. The total vacancies for the NDA is 300. Out of 300 vacancies, Army 195 vacancies, Air Force 66 vacancies, Navy 39 vacancies every year. The eligibility criteria for this National Defence Academy is, the age limit is 16.5 years to 19.5 years. Qualification is 12th class of 10+2 system, where the 10th class SSC plus intermediate is existed, that education, or of equivalent for Army, but whereas for Navy and Air Force, physics and maths is compulsory at +2 stage, whereas for Army that is not required. Only thing is 10th plus intermediate, that is 10+2 system has to be completed by the candidate. For the Air Force and Navy, the candidate must possess intermediate with physics and maths. This course is going to be commenced every year in the month of January and July. Once the course is commenced and the candidate is taken place admission into that course, the 3 years at NDA and 1 year at IMA, he has to undergo the training. After spending the 3 years training at NDA, the candidate will be awarded Jawaharlal Nehru University degree, that is on par equivalent with the all university degree recognitions. Indian Military Academy. The 4 main entries to get into Indian Military Academy. If the candidate wants to enter into the Indian Military Academy, there are 4 ways to enter into. Number 1 is direct entry. Number 2, 10+ technical entry. Number 3, university entry scheme. Number 4, technical graduate course. These are the 4 types of entries in case of Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. We will look into the each and every type of entry one by one. Indian Military Academy, when you want to enter in through the direct entry, for this the notification will be announced by the UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, under the aegis of Combined Defence Service Examination, CDSE, Combined Defence Service Examination, in every year, March or April and September and October. The total vacancies for this course is 250. This notification will be announced by the UPSC 2 times per year. The age limit for this course is 19 to 24 years. The qualification of the candidate must be graduation from recognized university. The commencement of this course is going to be start from January and July. Duration of training is going to be 1.5 years. But whereas in the case of National Defence Academy, once the candidate is admitted, 3 years training at NDA and 1 year training at IMA. Total put together it is going to be 4 years, and training has to be undergo by the candidate in case of NDA. That too, the qualification to enter into the NDA is 10+2. But whereas in this case, Indian Military Academy, the candidates, those who have completed graduation from the recognized university, and they are all eligible to sit for the examination which is conducted by the Union Public Service Commission under the aegis of Combined Defence Service Exam in every year, March or April and September or October. The notification will be announced. The vacancies for this course is every year, twice a year, 250 vacancies. So the students, those who have completed graduation, they can target for the Indian Military Academy to join as an officer in armed forces. 10+2 technical entry. Vacancies per course is 85. This vacancies 2 times per year, that is April and September, notified by the Additional Directorate General of Recruiting. This notification, this 10+2 technical entry notification will be announced by the Additional Directorate General of Recruiting in the month of April and September. The age limit for this entry is 16.5 years to 19 years. Qualification for this entry is 10+2 mandatory with the physics, chemistry and maths, aggregate of 70% and above candidate is eligible to apply for this entry. Because it is a basically technical entry into the armed forces, so candidate must possess the intermediate with physics, chemistry and maths. Aggregate percentage is 70% and above. The date of commencement of training is January and July. Duration of training is 5 years. 1 year OTA Gaya and 4 years CTW permanent commission after 4 years. Permanent commission after 4 years will be given. University entry scheme. The vacancies for the university entry scheme is 60, notified by the Additional Directorate General of Recruiting. The age limit for this entry is 19 to 25 years for final year students, those who are studying in final year. Is 18 to 24 years for pre-final year. Qualification is final and pre-final year students of engineering degree course. Date of commencement of training is July. Duration of training is 1 year. Every year the vacancies for this course is 60 only. Next we are going to see the Short Service Commission. Short service commission is 10 plus 4 years service, later on permanent commission. Modes of entry: SSC non-technical men, SSC non-technical women, SSC technical men, SSC technical women. These are the 4 modes of entry. The modes of entry, these specifically for NCC cadets, that is NCC 40 special entry scheme, NCC special entry men and NCC special entry women. Now we will see the SSC non-technical men first. The vacancies for this course is 175. The notification will be announced twice a year, that means 2 times a year. This notification will be announced by the Union Public Service Commission under the aegis of Combined Defence Service Examination in March or April and September or October. This notification generally announced in employment news and leading daily newspapers like Hindu. Eligibility criteria with regard to age: 19 to 25 years age is eligible. Qualification for this course is graduation from recognized university. The course will be commenced in the month of April and October. Duration of the training is 1 year. SSC non-technical women. Vacancies per year is 100. The notification will be announced twice a year, that is 2 times a year. Notification will be announced by the Union Public Service Commission under the aegis of Combined Defence Service Examination in March or April and September and October, and this will be notified in the employment news and leading daily newspapers. The age limit of the candidate is 90 to 25 years. Graduation and post graduation from recognized university. The qualification: the course will be commenced in the month of March and October. Duration of training is 49 weeks. SSC technical men. For this course, the vacancies is 50. Notification will be announced twice a year. The notification will be announced by the Additional Directorate General of Recruiting. This notification will be announced through the employment news and leading daily newspapers like Hindu. The age limit for the candidate is 20 to 27 years. Engineering degree must be in the notified discipline, because this is for SSC technical men, so engineering degree is mandatory, that too in the notified discipline only. The date of commencement of the course is April and October every year. Training is 1 year. SSC technical women, as notified twice a year, notified by the Additional Directorate General Recruiting. Eligibility criteria is 19 to 25 years. Engineering degree in notified discipline. The training for the candidate is 49 weeks. NCC entry for men. This is a very good opportunity for the NCC cadets. You can prove your skills, you can prove your talents by entering through this entry scheme. The vacancies for this course is 50. The notification will be announced twice a year. This notification will be announced by the Additional Directorate General of Recruiting, and this will be notified in the employment news and leading daily newspapers like Hindu. Eligibility criteria for this course is: age limit is 19 to 25 years. A graduate must possess with the 50% average marks, and also he has to complete NCC Senior Division Army with a minimum of B grade in C certificate exam. Date of commencement of the training is April and October. Duration of the training is 1 year. The cadets, those who have completed graduation as well as your C certificate exam with B grade, you are all eligible to apply for this course, and you can prove yourself and get entry into this scheme into armed forces as an officer. NCC entry women. The vacancies for this course is only 4, notified by the Additional Directorate General of Recruiting in the employment news and leading newspapers. The age limit for this course for the apply is 19 to 25 years. Graduate with 50% aggregate marks. NCC Senior Division Army with minimum B grade in C certificate exam. Every year the commencement of the training will be taken place in the month of April and October. The training will be given for 1 year. Apart from these all the modes of entries, other modes of entry is also there to enter into the armed forces. The prominent modes of entry into the armed forces is AMC for doctors, that means Army Medical Corps for doctors, JAG for lawyers, Judge Advocate General for lawyers, AEC for PG and BEd. AEC means Army Educational Corps for PG and BEd. So basically this 3 is, one is relating to medical corps, another second one is legal aspects, and third one is educational related aspects. Apart from these 3, the 4 most important another thing is Army Service Corps. Army Service Corps is also there. Now we look into how to entry, what are the eligibility conditions to enter into this specific areas. Modes to join as other ranks. If one candidate wants to join as a soldier, general duty, all arms, the age limit is 17 to 21, 17 and a half years to 21 years in all arms, in both the 3 arms, Army, Navy, Air Force. Education is, one should possess matriculation certificate with 455 marks aggregate and 32% in each subject. That means in an average a candidate should possess 455 marks, and at the same time the 32% in each subject is compulsory for applying this soldier in general duty in all the armed forces. But whereas there is no percentage consideration for 10+2 qualified. That means those who have completed your 10th as well as intermediate, in their case the percent is not considered for application, for applying into this course. In case of soldier technical, the age limit is 17 and a half years to 23 years. Education is 10+2 with the science, because technical man, science is mandatory in intermediate stage. They have to study physics, chemistry, maths with English medium in 10+2 stage. Aggregate is 50% with 40% in each subject. That means total average marks in the 10 plus 2 is 50%, not below the 40% in each subject the candidate must possess. Soldier, clerk or storekeeper, the age limit is 17 and a half years to 23 years. Education is 10 plus 2 any stream. That means there is no restriction on the intermediate group. Any stream the candidate has to qualify. The average marks is 50%, but 40% in each subject is mandatory. If graduate with Maths and English in BSc, stipulation of 40% is waived off. Means if the candidate is completed graduation with Maths, English with the BSc, the stipulation of 40% in each subject at plus 2 has to be avoided. It's not considered. It's waived off in case of graduation, those who have completed their BSc with Maths and English, and if they are going to apply for this soldier, clerk. Soldier, nursing assistant. In this case, the age limit is 17 and a half years to 23 years. Education is 10 plus 2 science, physics, chemistry, biology and English. Aggregate is 50%, but in each subject is mandatory to secure 40% marks when the candidate is possessing only 10 plus 2. If the candidate is possessing BSc with botany, zoology, bioscience and English, the mandatory of 40% of each subject at intermediate stage is waived off. That means not necessary to have 40% marks in each subject at intermediate stage if the candidate is possessing botany, zoology, bioscience and English, a BSc graduate. Soldier, tradesman. The age limit is 17 and a half years to 23 years. Education is 10th pass, 8th pass for mess keeper and housekeeper. Soldier, tradesman, the education is 10th pass, but whereas mess keeper and housekeeper, the 8th pass candidate is also eligible for this post. Surveyor, auto, carto. The age limit is 20 to 25 years. Education is BA, BSc with Maths, also 12th with Maths and Science. For the surveyor and auto carto post, the age limit is 20-25 years. Education is a compulsory BA or BSc with Maths. Also at the intermediate stage, Maths, Physics, Chemistry is mandatory. Havildar education. Age for this course is 20 to 25 years. Education is MA, MSc, MCA, BA, BSc, BCA, BSc IT with B.Ed. JCO, Junior Commissioned Officer and Religious Teacher. The age limit is 27 to 34 years. Education is graduate. Requisite qualification in his religious denomination. JCO Catering, that is Army Service Corps. Age is 20 to 25 years. Education 10 plus 2 and diploma or diploma certificate course of 1 year in hotel management from a recognized university or food craft institute. Preferably for this, the candidate must complete 10 plus 2 education system. Later on, he has to have the diploma certificate course of 1 year in hotel management from a recognized university or a diploma certificate from the food craft institute. The websites for the notifications and other matters relating to the armed forces, if you want to know more and more about this, you can visit the following websites, that is www.joinindiannavy.gov.in, www.nausenabharati.nic.in, and another is joinindianarmy.gov.in, www.indianarmy.nic.in. You can always visit these websites, and you will come to know the notifications whenever it is announced, and follow the employment news as well as daily newspapers, prominent daily newspapers, so that you all come to know the notifications, and you can apply and prepare well as per the syllabus which is given in the notifications, and achieve your goal in the future. Join indianairforce.gov.in, indianairforce.nic.in. Thank you one and all. Thank you for patiently seeing my video, and please subscribe and like and share these videos with your friends, those who really wanted to know about entry or modes to entry into the Indian Armed Forces as an officer and below the officer ranks. Thank you one and all. Thank you.